So let's talk about it real quick before I go. Financial freedom has 3 definitions. One is basic, or I'll call it beginners. 2 is intermediate or medium. And the third one is large. The first definition of financial freedom is real simple. When your passive cash flow is greater than your expenses. See, some of us just need to get there. Because here's what people miss. A lot of you guys have income, but you don't have cash flow. That's the problem. You got income, but you don't have cash flow. There's a difference. Income means I get a check. The problem with income only is that the income will come in and go straight to your expenses, also known as your what? Your bills. Cash flow means, so let me give you an example. Income is this. I get paid on the 30th, but my rent is due on the 5th. So on the 30th, I gotta keep that money so I have enough to pay my rent on the following what? 5th. Now, if something happens that's a little drastic and takes me out of my budget, new transmission, new compressor, new air conditioning unit, it doesn't mess up my income, but it messed up my cash flow. Yeah. So now, it's not that I don't have the money, it's just that something came in and interrupted my little cash flow. Right. So now everything is thrown off. Yeah. And guess what? If income is all you have and not passive income, it is impossible to catch up. That's right. That's what people miss. You're only one disaster away from being on the streets. Think about what I'm saying. Look, this is when I got a reality check for myself. You see a man that's holding a sign that says, "Will work for food." The only difference between me and him was one check. So you see these people out on the streets, don't judge them. That's you. He just don't have no friends. That's the only difference. If I missed a paycheck, I would start to spiral. Now, it may take a second for them to catch up with me and foreclose, but I will be with him in 6 months. Me too. So there's literally broke and there's technically broke. If you don't have any cash flow, you are technically broke. I'm not talking about you. I'm telling you what situation I was in. Now, if you can put on one of the shoes, feel free. But I'm just telling you my situation. I was technically broke. If the job says, "You know what, Brian, we're not going to pay you this month," my world started to spiral. That means I wasn't even on the first definition of financial freedom, which is when your passive income is greater than your what? Expenses. See, if you make $10,000 a month, $10,000 a month, passive residual income, and your mortgage is $3,000, that means without working, you can go 3 months. You see what I'm saying? That's called cash flow. Wait a minute, I got $10,000 a month coming in residually. My mortgage is $3,000. If my passive income stops today, I still got enough time. I got 90 days before I even have to worry about my mortgage. Because I got excellent what? No. Cash flow. See how trained you are? I got good credit. No. None of us got good credit. Cash flow. Cash flow. The other C. Not credit, cash flow. Again, I got $10,000 a month coming in passively. My mortgage is only what? $3,000. So if the $10,000 stops, as long as I got that final check, I got enough to last what? 3 months. Here's the problem with most of us. The expenses are $6,000. But the income is $5,000. You put the difference on a credit card. And that's the American dream. What you don't have, you float. So the minute they stop lending, you were $1,000 short every month. Now that's just a small example. Some of us got 10, 12 cards. And when they stop lending, you don't have the cash flow to fill in the gap of the lifestyle that you have chosen for yourself. People say, "Wow, man, when you gonna go out and get that car of your dreams?" I said, "I'm taking my time. What am I get the car of my dreams for?" I bought 2 cars recently, but guess what? They're classics. They're classics. So they appreciate every day. While the car my friend just bought, the minute he pulled out, vroom. If he would have an accident today, he can't get back what he just signed for tomorrow.
That's right. That's right.
Am I knocking new cars? No. Am I saying I won't go to the lot? Am I saying I'm going to buy classic cars and fix them up the rest of my life? No. I'll get a nice car. But guess what? The passive income don't pay for it. It won't be me. See, I just believe in letting passive income pay for your stuff. Because the first definition is when your passive income is greater than your expenses. So I'm going to go out here and get a $900 car note and take away from a passive income. Do I make it? Absolutely. Can I afford it? Absolutely. But see, my mindset is different. See, now, I wake up and decide which one of these cars I want to drive. Where some people trying to decide which car they need to get rid of. See the difference? My mindset is just different.